my name is Bart de Krijker. Thank you for checking out Creation Music. This calming instrumental music will help you create an atmosphere of peace as you learn to rest in God's presence. You know, God wants you to feel His peace regardless of what you're going through. I'd like to tell you my story. In 2001, my mother died because of brain cancer. She was only 55. I was 27, just married, hoping for our first child. My mother was a very inspirational person, a spiritual mentor for many, and she had the ability to speak into people's lives like nobody else could. We're Christians. We believe that God could heal her. I've seen many people healed by God, and we strongly believed for a miracle for my mother. But it did not happen. I can still recall the moment she died. We're standing around her sickbed praying, and the moment she breathed her last breath, I literally let out a cry to God. And I cannot explain it, but instantly I felt like a breath of peace come into me. My outside was shaken, beaten, devastated by the loss and the pain. But on the inside, something bigger had invaded me. In that moment of my biggest pain, God invaded me with His peace. I still have questions. Why did she die? Why did she not get healed? And I don't have the answers to that. But I do know this. God wants us to experience His peace, regardless of what we're going through, regardless of how we feel, regardless of where we are. God is peace. And God is here. So why does my music work? Ask any musician and they will tell you that my music skills aren't amazing. I admit I'm not some musical prodigy. The way I play isn't special. But Jane in Canada tells me she no longer struggles with depression. David in Taiwan tells me it helps him to relax and fall asleep. Norman in Australia tells me it brings him into God's presence. People from around the world tell me how they sense God's peace when they hear my music. The thing is, it's not my music. It's God's peace that flows through it and touches hearts and changes lives. God invaded me with His peace when I was in a place of great pain. And when God puts something inside of you, nothing can take that away from you. So when I talk to God, His peace is there. When I pray for people, God's peace is there. And when I play the piano, God's peace is there. So will everybody experience peace? Is this like a magic wand? No, I'm not claiming that everybody will get instant peace. For some, it may have an immediate effect, and many have told me this. But for others, it may be a journey of allowing this rest to slowly slow you down. It's like a speeding train. It's safer to gently slow down than to pull the emergency brake. Colossians 3:15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your heart." To rule means that peace is boss, nothing else. So allow God's peace to come and rule in your life as you listen to my music. Feel free to listen to some samples, buy some CDs, but I really want to invite you to try the monthly membership. It's an app and podcast that brings tips, interviews, teaching about rest, peace, dealing with stress, but most of all, it gives you 10 minutes of fresh, calming instrumental music each and every day, and an hour-long session each Sunday. It starts at only $5 a month, so for the price of one coffee, you get like 9 hours of calming music each month, and your monthly support will help me to continue to bring God's peace to the world. Thank you for your time, and I pray that God's peace will ever increase in your life.